Hello everyone, my name is Hui and I am working in a Puma department store in Ho Chi Minh City as an operations planning manager. In this video, I would like to present my responsibilities in managing the supply of Puma Slide1 and Ignite sneakers and what values I can contribute to the business. First of all, let me briefly introduce about Puma brand. For over 65 years, Puma has built a highly integrated supply chain network that links from suppliers to retailers to distribute products to customers in more than 120 countries. In Vietnam, Puma has opened one outlet store, 4 specialty stores, and 7 department stores in big cities, including Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi, and Hải Phòng. So, who is the operations planning manager? The planning manager is responsible for leading the planning and purchasing function to develop and implement the demand planning strategy in collaboration with the retail, merchandising, and sales teams. Well, there are 2 key responsibilities that I have to perform. The first responsibility is product planning to establishing accurate demand forecasting and data analysis to support decision making. To start a process of a demand forecasting for Slide1 and Ignite sneakers, I firstly collect relevant data to identify the current problems. There are different kinds of information I have to analyze, including the first one is the internal data from Puma's financial report in 2015 and marketing actions that Puma implemented in Vietnam, such as Let's Run event held in 2015 in Ho Chi Minh City, in order to evaluate the sales volume of Slide1 and Ignite and past performance that can influence the future demand. The second one is the future information regarding the marketing and product distribution that I need to consider. For example, what is the latest trend in the footwear industry, or what is the range of size or color of Slide1 and Ignite needed to distribute in Vietnam. And the last one is the external data and information on general economic, political, and cultural conditions, such as Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement that may affect the demand of Ignite sneakers in the next few years. In the next stage, I select and evaluate forecasting methods based on the measurement of accuracy. Depending on the outcome, the method is either executed or a new method needs to be chosen. When applying the demand forecasting process to the business, here are some values that I can create. The process can enable suppliers of sorts to start production early enough to deliver on time, as the customer demand in apparel industry changes frequently. Predicting sales will have to reduce risk in inventory management, avoid situations of stockout or high inventory, which are all extremely costly. The next responsibility is to write the sales and operations planning process, including monitoring and report back on inventory, reviewing financial, retail, merchandise, and sales plans, and reporting on business metrics. There are 5 steps in the S&OP process. Firstly, I manage and allocate tasks for the demand planning team to conduct a sales forecast report for Slide1 and Ignite. Then, the team collaborates with the merchandising and sales department to review the forecast and can make any adjustment if necessary. After that, we have to consider some issues regarding the capacity of manufacturing, warehousing, and transport station, whether they are able to fulfill the forecasted volumes of Slide1 and Ignite or not. Next, we will organize a pre-S&OP meeting with the participation of different departments within the operation, such as inventory, marketing, and merchandising department, to review and resolve issues arising from the supply and demand of Slide1 and Ignite. Finally, an official S&OP meeting will be held. Representatives from various functional areas, such as Puma Distribution Center, will join this meeting to discuss issues relating to sales forecast or manufacturing capacity, and we will make a final decision to determine whether the plan could be implemented. Last but not least, some values created for managing S&OP process are, as the plan is established in advance to have a well preparation, we can supply Slide1 and Ignite products on time to satisfy the demand of customers. Also,
created using Powtoon.